I don't know if you notice the difference between these shirts and what you saw on Friday, but each one of these is different. The bold type is a different weight, and the spacing has been adjusted. Little iterations, fine tuning. This is what design is all about. And while I was working on these, I had, a whole pile of other ideas. I'm going to put my designs out into the public domain for you guys. So if you want to print a shirt using these graphics, you bring your shirt in and then we'll figure out a, a price. And the price, of course, is gold. What is a reasonable price to use the vinyl? Because the vinyl costs money. But if you create quality designs and if you learn how to design with the restriction that we're working with one color. Now, the one color is white, and that's the color of the type that goes on the shirt. But it's not just type, it's graphics as well. What can you do? What can you come up with? How can you work creatively? And the substrate, the shirt underneath, can be any color whatsoever. And you might think, well, it can't be white. I have a black shirt that in black ink printed on it is a pound sign followed by 6 consecutive zeros. Pound 000000 is the hexadecimal code for black. And so it's black on a black shirt. Only a designer would understand that. And if we're printing with white ink, well, the hexadecimal code is pound FFFFFF. Just saying. So think about that as you're designing. If you're designing, how creative can you get within the constraints of a single color? And we're not going to don't make a design that covers the whole shirt. We're not going to be able to do that. That's not going to happen because we're dealing with a restrictive set of technology. So you want to work with about a 10-inch wide zone across the chest, or the back. That would be the max. Okay? And height-wise, you don't want graphics on your belly. It's not a good idea. Okay? So if you're interested in this, I'm all in. If you're not, that's just fine. But I see this as a potential moneymaker for the Mac Lab, an impact. Because if I put Valhalla High School here and printed this on an orange shirt and hung it up in finance and said, hey, $10, bring your shirt in and we'll print it for you, or whatever it is. But the money goes to the Mac Lab Trust. It doesn't go to me. It doesn't go to you. It goes to the classroom so we can buy more resources and maybe different colored vinyl that we can use for heat transfers, and maybe continue pushing this art form forward. So those of you who are interested in this, let's get to work creating things that are visually interesting. Okay? Well done. Iterate, 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 iterate. That means redo it, refine it, make it better. Look for the little things that need improvement and improve on it. And if you're not doing shirts, the same thing holds for whatever you're working on. Either go through the motions and do crap and treat this class like you do most of the rest of high school, or embrace this as an opportunity to become a creative force and find a way to leverage what we do in this classroom to make your world a little better place. I'll tell you, I am looking forward to printing a whole series of different shirts. Lots of different colors with white vinyl to start with. I'm just fine with that because I know I can be creative enough to make this worthwhile. I don't know. It's up to you. You have choice in the Mac Lab. You have freedom with responsibility. Let your deeds do the talking. Huh? Let's use the rest of this year to make digital art, to make something amazing. Huh?